How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is your boy Mars. Today we are here in Forza Motorsports, and I'm going to show you guys how to tune the Ct4-V Blackwing in the background. As you guys see, it's going to be really nice. Show you guys a full build on it, tune on it, how to launch it, drag it, all that good stuff. So like always, everybody new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and let's get right to it. So as you guys see, we got the baby blue Ct4-V Blackwing. Really nice looking vehicle. Honestly, for the price that they're going on right now, fairly used, they're pretty tempting. I am not going to lie. Let's go here to the upgrades, and let's go to the vehicle Cadillac, the Ct4 2022s. Let's go right over here. Let's go to the performance, and as you guys are going to see, I've been just leaving the cars with original engines. You are able to swap them out, put another different engines on them. A lot of different crazy engines you can put in, but so far leaving it with the original engine. We got a 3.6 liter V6 twin turbo and leaving it rear wheel drive. And let's go right over here to the fuel and air. All the parts on here are just simply going to be race. Nothing crazy or different to do on here. Just put all the parts race. Then the next category, engine, all of these parts are also going to be race. Very easy. Then we're going to go to the brakes. Got the race on the brakes. No roll cage. No ballast, full race, and we got race on the springs and dampeners, and race full weight reduction on it. With the tires, no width in the front, full width in the rear at 295s, and then we got full drag tires on there. Then we got the lightest weight wheels that we can find. I put these on here. Were really cool. These right here look super nice on the car. MR, one of the Montegi ones, they look great on the vehicle, and they're like deep dish and everything, and they're also super light, so those look great. Besides that, on the drivetrain, we got everything race. Make sure to put all these parts so we can adjust gears. You can also shift without pressing the clutch. Really neat, shifting without pressing the clutch. It's like a manual, but you do have the clutch to always use. So it's awesome to have. And that is it with the aero. If you want to take off the spoiler, which I recommend just to reduce a little bit of weight, but it looks so good with it that I just leave it. As you guys see, the amount of difference is about 4 pounds, so I honestly just leave it for the 4 pounds. And nothing with the front bumper. Leave that alone. It already looks great with the front bumper. And that is it. Let's go right to the tune. Really nice bass tune here for you guys. Got 34 in the front, 16 in the rear, and then we're doing 2.4, 4.6. and it does a 9.4 there in a quarter mile, traps around 240s. All these cars are pretty much being around the same when it comes to front engine rear wheel drive, doing the 2 seconds 0 to 60s, 4 seconds 0 to 100s, and being in the 9s in a quarter mile. They kind of being pretty much similar, even if they have a little bit more horsepower or less, kind of been about similar there. So that is it with both of these. Let's go right over here. We got 320 final drive. First gear is 208, second gear is 164, 134, 135, and 110 and 0.80, 0.60. So that is it with all that. Let's go right over here, zero everything out, and 7. Then we got 40 and 40. We got soft in the front, stiff in the rear at 800. So I just did an even number, 800 there, so you guys can, Then we got the vehicle raised all the way up to the sky. And we got 3.3, 7.4, and 8. So this is some new suspension I've been working on. Kind of the suspension that comes with the vehicle. So it just works out really good to do it that way or not. Do the 1-10-10-1 or do it this way, that they kind of just helps each other out throughout. So I've been testing different things. It's worked out with this car and left it the way it was. Got a 20 there, negative 20, and then I did a 26 there in the front. Nothing with this, and 100 and 100. So that is it with that. Let's save it all up here. Remember, guys, always find my tunes. It's Mars XTUN, but you got to space all the letters. Mars XTUN. Make sure to space all the letters, and that's that's going to be the easiest way. You can see my name there on the top right. Space all the letters out. Let's go to the race here. Let's go to the free play. Advance and pick the car real quick. The Cadillac right over here, and Road America Make sure to be Road America. When you guys make your own lobbies, make sure to put the rubber on and do starting track rubber at 100. Helps out really good with the weather being clear. All in all, looks great, and it works out pretty good. So not too much with this car. Remember, these are all base tunes. You guys can tweak them, making them a lot quicker. Initially, you want that rear to be the one to grip, especially on that first gear. That first gear is everything. You know, sometimes the shorter the first gear, the better, but sometimes it spins with you. So the shorter the gear in the first gear is where to go, but sometimes it's just you got to control it by feathering. Make sure to turn everything off. These are my settings. Manual with clutch is the way to go, even though you can shift without pressing the clutch. Manual, normal on the steering wheel. ABS is on so you can help you brake, but besides that, all the things are in there are pretty much turned off. Let's start it up here real quick. Should be a pretty quick dive into it. Let's slow down. Let's take a look at this thing. Really dope looking. Like the baby blue color on it. I keep getting more used to of shifting without pressing the clutch, just by shifting like manual. A lot of these cars are liking short gears. They've been helping out real good with short gears for them. Get the tires hot slightly. Quarter mile is going to be these little lines right over here. Boop. And then to launch it, you just press e-brake and gas. Press down on the telemetry. We got 156 on that torque. Let go of the e-brake. Normally, first launches they spin until the rubber compound gets a lot better and stickier. But as you see, this is a 160 vehicle. Kind of traps in the 160s. Lower end 160s, they got the, of course, the 170 cars just out of this world fast. And then anything past that, you just got, a whole different bracket of vehicles. But e-brake and gas, let go of the e-brake. There you go. Now it grips even better. Remember the first initial launch on the first time you bring a vehicle out, it does that for you. It will spin. But there you go. Now the tires are prepped up. They should be pretty good now to do more and more races. As you guys saw, it was 4 speeds on there. Really nice and neat to transition with. All the gears come back to back, making it a really nice car to have. That 5th gear is pretty long. I can probably make it shorter. That 5th gear here, you can probably make it shorter, which will help you out with the top end if you guys want to road race with it, things like that. But that's why I give you guys some real nice bass tunes, just so you guys can tweak them, make it look quicker, better. But as you see, all in all, the cars do the same movement as like the front end raises and then the back end squats. So let's do another launch here. E-brake, gas. Wait for it to drop down. Let go of the e-brake. Right there, spun. But initially, you see that back end squat down, and the front end raise. You just want all that power to stay there in the back end, and you want those back end wheels to grip. But really nice wheels. I like the way these wheels look with the concave style on them. And then see, and then the back-to-back gears are really good. It stays in power band. Works out really cool with it. All in all, I like the car. For the price ranges they're going on used right now. They're pretty tempting, and they're like almost 500 horsepower, which is really crazy to get something like this. 500 horsepower 6-cylinder. It's nice to have a 6-cylinder around 500 horsepower. Is really nice. This thing will beat a lot of cars out there as is without doing any tunes or anything. So just imagine. But yeah, that sums up the video. Hope you guys like it. Subscribe, enjoy, and I'll see you guys around with another drag tune video. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye now.